guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be an impromptu one. It probably won't be on the day that I'm actually supposed to be uploading, but today is the well-awaited day where I am giving you the Read with Seasons challenges. Not only that, but also my TBR. So a lot of you may know that me and Waverly over at Waverly Reads host a 24-hour seasonal readathon every single season. We've been doing so since autumn 2018 and have done obviously a winter round since then. So this is going to be our third round, aka the spring round. The spring round of Read with Seasons, aka hashtag RWTS, is happening Sunday the 3rd of March 2019, which means it is probably about a month from today. We're unsure about uploads and stuff like that. Either way, no matter when this is posted, you'll have quite a lot of time to decipher your kind of participation in the readathon, your TBRs, what challenges you're going to complete if you're going to complete any. Speaking of challenges in Read with Seasons, there's always 6 optional challenges. We encourage you to double up on the challenges so you can get as much read in the readathon as you can. Of course, there's only 24 hours in the day. We wouldn't expect you to read one book per challenge, so we really do encourage you to double up, as we both are doing for this round. So the first challenge in our little readathon challenges are always to do with colours, and for this season, this round of the readathon, we're going to be doing pastel colours. So the first challenge is to read a book that features pastel colours on the cover. I think this one is kind of self-explanatory, so I have decided to go with Holding Up the Universe by Jennifer Niven. I have no idea what this is about, and I'd like to keep it that way because with Jennifer Niven novels, I found that knowing too much can kind of spoil it, but I believe it's something to do with mental health and mental illness because I think a lot of Jennifer Niven's work has been about that previously. The pastel elements that I have identified on the cover are these little blue spots all around. They're kind of like a baby pastel blue, and I'm really excited to delve into this. The second challenge is all about celebrating the season of birth and rebirth and loads of other jazz to do with birth. Read a book that's from an author who obviously has a birthday in spring. For this challenge, I will be doubling up with the first one and again reading Holding Up the Universe by Jennifer Niven because Jennifer Niven was born the 14th of May, which is classified in the spring region from March 20th to June 20th. So this one's gonna be my also double up challenge for that one. The third challenge is a little bit of a silly cover one. It's the fact that Easter is on its way, so pick a book that can spell out egg in the cover. It can be the author name, it can be the title of the book, could just be words on the cover, anything. To show you a little bit of an example with this one, I decided to go with Me, Earl and the Dying Girl by Jessie Andrews. Obviously, there are loads of E's and G's on this book. There are 2 E's in the title in Me and Earl, and there are also like 3 E's in Jessie Andrews' name in Jessie and Andrews. I decided to take an E from the title, either from Me and Earl. The G's come from dying and girl, and so I have spelt out egg. The next 2 I have also doubled up with, and the 4th one is as winter fades away, spring is blooming. To celebrate this, read a book with some flowers on the cover. The 5th challenge, which I'll be doubling up with the 4th one, is to start or finish a read wearing a flower crown. This one I decided to go with The Way I Used to Be by Amber Smith, as it is a book that I've been wanting to read for literal years. Ever since Emma Books recommended this in a video, I've been wanting it ever since. There are 2 flowers on here. There's also one on the back, and I'm not sure if that counts, but it's like a little, you know, when you rip off the weave. I'm going to try and get a yellow flower crown to go with the flowers because I feel like that's just appropriate. And the 6th and final challenge of Read with Seasons Spring is you must go through a whole endeavour of an Easter egg hunt to determine your last read. So unfortunately I can't film it right now because it is like 10 o'clock at night. Why do I do this to myself? I don't know. But when I filmed it, I will insert it here. So this is going to be my final read of the readathon. You're gonna have a friend for this one, and if you don't have a friend, then you can kind of maybe pick out things from a TBR jar and hide them elsewhere. There are ways of doing it, but I totally understand if you don't want to do this because you don't have another friend that can do it for you. So basically what me and Waverly have discussed is to pick 3 books, write them down in pieces of paper and get somebody else, a friend, a relative, someone you love, someone you trust, someone you're reading with maybe, and they're not gonna know what the books are until you obviously pick your final one. But you're gonna go around a location of your choice, whatever you want to do. If you want to go ahead and do it outside, go ahead and do it outside, that's your prerogative. You're going to go around your location of choice and you're going to be basically trying to find your books through clues. There are so many different variations to this challenge that you can do it any way you want as long as you're hunting for something in an Easter egg like fashion. I have picked 3 books that my sister nor Waverly nor anyone joining in with the challenge knows about. Included in this hunt are 3 books that I've already read before because I really want to reread some books because I want to read 100 books this year, and unfortunately I don't own that many books I haven't like read before, so I'm just gonna give myself some rereads. The first one is one of them that I really wanted to come out like on top, like the one I'm going to read, and that is Ketchup Clouds by Annabelle Pitcher. I remember liking this so much and I want to reread it soon so I can see if I like it even when time has passed. Next is 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. Again, another reread. I read this last year and watched the show maybe like no, it was 2 years ago I read this. I've heard some not very nice things about Jay Asher since, so I'm kind of skeptical about this one. This is probably the least one that I want to come out of them, but again, you've got to pick 3, so I picked this one. And last but not least, Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Jenna by Becky Albertalli. I read this last year. I really want to reread it, but again, I don't really mind if this one comes out or not. It's probably the middle one, but I really want to read Ketchup Clouds again.
It's on you, by the way.
I'm aware. We're hiding Shakira's books. We need them in plain sight, but hidden.
I kind of want to put emojis on there. But... oh! Yeah, okay. Hiya.
So scared.
Okay, well there's one in each room downstairs.
The toilet as well.
Apart from in there.
There's not 3 rooms downstairs.
The hall, the living room and the kitchen. There's only 3.
Acting like there's about 10 of them.
There's one there.
You're quite warm currently.
I'm quite warm.
You're quite warm.
Right, okay. What now?
You're in the same spot.
Oh no, it's not. It's just the blood. It's not it. It's in the train. It's not in the lit train, no. It's not.
No.
I'm actually kind of good at this.
I'm quite cold.
No. It's not in there. What's that? No, it's we'll like count down, like, this is what you could have won.
You could have won.
Which one?
13 Reasons Why.
Thank God.
You also could have won Simon versus.
Yay! Ketchup Cloud.
Woo!
Those are the challenges and my personal TBR for the spring round of Reading with the Season. Please, please, please join in with our seasonal 24-hour readathons. We have a Twitter if you would like to know more, @_Reading with Seasons, aka @RWTS. We would really like our small little 24-hour readathon to stretch more than our little inner circle. We are reaching more and more people every single round. So if you want to do this, please go ahead and share it on your social media. But thank you so much for watching my TBR and challenge announcement for the Reading with the Seasons spring round. If you liked it, please give a massive thumbs up and subscribe. Maybe comment if you're going to be participating. I'll see you next week for another video. Bye!
You've got a face for a smile, you know. A shame you're wasted when you're breaking me slowly. But I've got a world of chances.